Hello and welcome to News Swarm, and today make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. I've got a lot of work to do. This is the first video of it's looking like 3 because you guys can't seem to not have a tie on this one. So here we go. Let's go to the community tab. Make sure you guys let us know what you think. So we have 3-way tie between Nintendo shuts down Mario NFT scheme, Xbox's latest acquisition, and PS5s. How many have sold so far? So we're going to tackle this Nintendo shuts down the Mario NFT scheme first. And this one is brought to us by Kotaku. By Kotaku. My goodness, I could not say that word for some reason. Unofficial Mario NFT game. Players are actually glad Nintendo discovered it. I think this is a really bad title. Really, it's kind of a twofold thing here. So basically what they're saying is the unofficial Mario NFT game players were glad that Nintendo discovered it. Literally, that's what it is. And then secondly, people who are Mario fans are also glad that the NFT game was discovered and that Nintendo is shutting it down. So it's like a twofold title here. But either way, let's get down to it. So basically, Mario Fan-game was created. It was based on the 1UP token, and it was NFT. There's essentially NFTs being wagered. So it's almost like an NFT casino. Like, just imagine this. Like, if you don't know what an NFT is, essentially like a JPEG worth a certain sum of cryptocurrency, specifically based on Ethereum most of the time. I guess there's a couple other upstarts that do NFTs as well. I'm not going to try and delve too deeply into it, but let's talk about what this game actually was. It sounds like it was essentially like a betting platform for NFTs with some kind of a battle royale style Mario 2D side scrolling action going on. It was a quote unquote private beta test, and it was retweeted by the company running the 1UP token. So it's kind of like a mess. But basically, once Nintendo saw that their IP was being used for essentially an NFT betting casino, like online battle royale casino thing, they said nope. And they sent like a cease and desist and said, this is absolutely not okay. You can't use our IP for this, no matter what it is. And we do not support it, especially since it is now using some kind of NFT cryptocurrency style wagers. So long story short, if you're developing anything like this, you probably should not use Nintendo's IP to do so. That way you don't run the risk of a lawsuit by Nintendo on top of who knows what kind of gambling laws are in the country of what you're building this with. So I know cryptocurrency doesn't like officially follow like the standard financial institution model, but I imagine the IRS can still find you in America if this is not technically kosher. We'll say that. So I have to say, if you're going to go into something like this, make sure you know what you're doing, what you're getting into. Make sure you understand what an NFT is and what cryptocurrency is. But if you're like me, you don't even own any cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial advisor whatsoever. Anytime I would see like a Mario IP being used, even in a beta test, probably going to know that's not an official platform for doing this type of transaction. And I would definitely second guess whether this was legal on all fronts. So I know this is a private beta test, and private beta tests are a little different because they're not commercialized. There's not supposed to be real money involved. So that might be a little bit less illegal, or rather less able to be sued by Nintendo. But still, they publicly disclosed that they were using the Mario IP in a private beta test, and Nintendo sent their lawyers at them. Now, it is interesting to hear what they responded with, so here we go. It says, I'm a community manager for an anonymous team working on a cool indie concept. Goal is to innovate on top of an amazing idea, Inferno Plus, which, by the way, Inferno Plus is a great YouTube channel. Go check them out. Had launched in 2019. The Nintendo had shut them down for innovating and are known to do that. We just created a beefed up version of it with a combat system. Goal was to innovate privately within the community to showcase what's possible if we all contribute new ideas. We just feel like corporate ideas are drying out and nearly dead. Why'd you use Nintendo's IP? Don't really understand that one. For all the Nintendo Sims having a panic attack, fear not. It was private test videos getting put out there to grow size of the community. Clearly a typo there. When we go live, the entire game will have custom art with none of the original Nintendo fan-made sprites. See, that's what I'm saying. Since this is private, I don't know what legally Nintendo can do, considering that the IP was not being used in a commercial route, but I digress. Nintendo did put them on blast and said, hey, you can't use our IP. So let's get back to the write-up here. Says this was just proof of concept. The engine is custom made and will be used for other original games. The buzz is great though, at least it gets people talking about new ideas. And then they go on to say further, innovation must happen at all costs. Don't know if I agree with that. I've got an engineering perspective. Don't think that innovation needs to happen at all costs. But that's what he said, not what I said. For them complaining about using fan-made sprites. The idea of this platform is to allow artists to publish custom game levels, characters, and art, have it playable within the crypto platform. Their ideas and art turn into NFTs that can be rented or sold as well. Any revenue flowing from the use of those levels or custom game art would go to them. This was our way of bringing about change. So, not getting into all the background of NFTs and things like referring to NFTs as environment destroying JPEGs. I'm not getting into all that. But what I can tell you is this. This seems like some kind of a gambling, maybe. I don't really understand exactly what the plan was here. But I can tell you this. Using Nintendo's IP in order to do private beta tests might be okay, but it should not be posted publicly that you're doing that, because now Nintendo has eyes on you. And anything you do that steps into the bounds of the legal team of Nintendo will now be on the purview of Nintendo. And yeah, so there's that. If any of you guys have any further information to add to this, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. We can provide updates later on if we got anything wrong. And if you want to educate me on NFTs, have at it. Tell me what you know about NFTs, whether you agree or disagree with my explanation here. And yeah, don't have much else to say. So, as always, like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to our channel if you like what we're doing here. That's it. I will provide this other article from The Verge that discusses, quote-unquote, the dirty world of NFTs if you want to read it. I gave it a skim and could not for the life of me explain it right now, how NFTs are supposedly destroying the environment. I don't really understand that proof of concept, but if you guys want to hear about it in a future video, I can educate myself and do an actual video on this if you're curious, because I'm sure I could figure it out. All right, as always, I'm Chris with the CHRILLCAST. Thanks you for watching the latest news form. We will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.